What's up? Let's play some Minecraft. Hello everyone, I'm Naruto Sock Monkey, and we're back with some more modded Minecraft. Today, if I can find the right button, today we're gonna be making a quarry. This is gonna help us get a bunch of resources and stuff like that. Now, I did do more mining off camera because mining is a bit boring, but I believe we have all the stuff we need. I went ahead and smelted all of the things we got down here in our smelter. Right here. We got our ingots. So, let's go ahead and craft this. Now, the quarry is just one part of it. We need to make a second wind generator. And then some chest and some transfer pipes. But we'll do that in just a second. We need 3 for a diamond pickaxe. Is that 1 piece of redstone? Yep. 1 piece redstone. And 8 for the 2 diamond gears. And then we need, how many of these? We need, these take 5. 5, 10, 15, and then 2 more, so 17. 17. Put that back, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 for each, and then these take gold gears as well. Wait, I think we need 2 more iron, because I didn't count the diamond ones. So, 8 for those, and then another 8. There we go. And then we need, I have wood for sticks for that. Okay. Let's do 2 sticks, 3 diamonds. We need, let's do that. Yes, okay. So we have our 3 iron gears. And then, there we go. And then need 2 of those. And then 2 diamonds each for diamond gears. We put those there. Diamond pickaxe, our 2 gold gears, our iron gears, and then our piece of redstone. And there we go. We have a quarry. And just put that down. Okay. We'll go ahead and leave that there. So what we need to do is Oop, I can never spell generator. There we go. Let's grab one of these. We need, how many does that require? 5. 5 of these, so 5 steel. To make it go quicker, we could make another infuser. What do I need for an infuser? Yeah, we could. Let's go ahead and do that. 4 iron, 2 redstone, and 2 furnaces. So we need, I have cobblestone on me. And then we can hook this up to the windmill we already have. And then we need a piece of osmium. I think I'll put osmium down here. Is it in the smelter? It is in the smelter. 52. And something I love about smelting things in the smelter is it doubles whatever you have. And it's pretty useful. Go ahead. Those are chunky blocks. Okay. Let me pour that. And then just go back up here. Turn this into ingots. And then, let's just see if I remember. Nope. How do I do it? 4 iron. Oh, I messed these up. Okay. There we go. Another infuser, and then I need some cables. And we'll just do that, and then that, and then that has power. Cool. Okay, so we need steel going in 1 for these enriched alloys. And then silicon and redstone another. Okay. Let's go ahead and do these 10 blocks. That's a lot of iron. Let's put the stack back. We need 5 alloys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 10 coal. Alright, let's go ahead and get this started. 10 coal, 5 iron. And then we need a piece of silicone and a piece of redstone. And there we go, that's gonna make our control circuit. And then 6 gold, and the corners are redstone. Let's grab that. And then wait for the steel to be done. Okay, let's put that up. We need the steel with redstone. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the rest back. You need to go in again. Basic control circuit. Let's use this one over here. Just put it there. We have 3 osmium. We can put it on the top. Yes, because our tablets, and then our alloy. Okay. We just need those enriched alloys. And that's all we're waiting on. Okay. Alrighty, got our steel. And then we need to put it in here and make our alloys. Let's see. 2 alloys for there. No, 4 alloys. Yes, 4. Okay. And then the last alloy goes over here in the center. And then we have enough cables. Let's go ahead and look at, so what am I trying to spell? There we go. Spelling can be difficult. We can do, let's do cobblestone transfer pipes. We need some sand. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And then just some cobblestone should we have. Our alloys are done. Energy tablets. That and our alloy. And we have another wind generator. Okay. So this glass is done. Just requires 2 on each side. We're gonna have 7. Oh, perfect. We have 14. What is that? Rock. Okay. Okay, we have glass. Transfer pipes. Almost made a stack. And then we're gonna need a bunch of chests to put all the resources we get inside. Okay. I think we have everything we need for our quarry. We have the actual quarry itself. We have chests, transfer pipes, our wind generator, and our cables. Is it? It is nighttime outside. Let's go ahead and sleep, and then we can find a place to put this. Alrighty. How about, I think we can put it back here. There's a creeper. Come here, Mr. Creeper. There we go. Right here? Yeah. Oh, witch. Oh, no. These guys are annoying. Why is everything coming after me all of a sudden? Okay. I have to deal with 3 zombies, all wearing armor. Oh wait, knock them into the hole. Knock them into the hole. Okay, come here. There was a creeper. Okay, last one. Come on. There we go. In with your buddies. Okay. Let's put it right here. I do have my axe on me. Okay, let's chop down this tree. And then let's get this set up. And then while we have the quarry running, we can go ahead and work on some Tinker's Construct stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's put it up here facing this way, I think. Let's go ahead and do a little bit right there. Okay. And this tree's in the way. Okay. Cut you down. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Now we need cables. There we go. And it's off. Now we need to do quickly before it starts digging. There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Put one more right here. And there we go. And then these will start to fill up with everything it gathers. And this is gonna go all the way down to bedrock, I'm pretty sure. So we can just leave this running, and if we need any materials, we can just come check that later. Alright. So now let's go ahead and focus on some Tinker's Construct. We have our basic smelter, but now we want to set up all the things we need to make tools. Just gonna put all this in here. I need to make more chests to organize. It's okay though. Trees, gunpowder. I have a pyramid of tools. Okay, let's see. We need a bunch of wood. We need a bunch of sticks. Okay, let's pull up. I don't 100% remember what each one is called. Station. Here's one. Tool station. Pattern and a crafting table. Part builder. A log and a pattern. Okay. All patterns is sticks and planks. We get a bunch of patterns. A bunch of blank ones that we can use for different things. Ooh, wind shears. That's cool. Okay. We need 2 patterns. One for stencil table. Oh, I did it the wrong way. We still need that though. And then we need a log, part builder, make a crafting table, and then another pattern for a tool station. Okay, let's see. I think we need a couple more. what do you call, there you are. Tool forge, iron blocks, bricks, and another tool station. Tool station is a crafting table and a pattern. There we go. Another tool station. And then I put all my iron blocks into ingots. And I need 3 of these. Let's see how many iron blocks I can do. That's not how you make an iron block. 3. Need 1 more. 9 into an iron block. Iron, bricks. Okay. Game decided to crash on me, but we're back. Making a tool forge with our tool station. And then I believe that's all we need. Though we do need some chests to hold all of our patterns. Let's go ahead and make a couple. We can do 1 for patterns, 1 for extra parts, and then we'll need 1 for these stencils I actually lay on the casting table. Okay, let's go set up our stuff. Oh yeah, we got 2 new books, Tinker's Weaponry and Materials in You Volume 2. Go ahead and open those in just a second. We're gonna start with putting all these down. Let's put our stencil table in the corner. Tool forge, and then part builder and tool station. And then our 3 chests. Where do we want to put them? Oh yeah, our osmium is still down here. 12, 9, 10, 11. I want these chests to be separate, so I think I'm gonna move this torch, put it there, and then just stack them right here. There we go. Now, stencil tables, we have all of these, and then a bunch of these. I don't know why there's a gene sample there. These are basic components for all the tools you're gonna make. And then we have a bunch of the heads, heavy plates, a frying pan head, and then these are your archery components. And then I don't remember what that one is. What is that one? Shuriken. Okay. So let's see. We have some ones we got from the village up here. So let's go ahead and look at those. Grab all these, and we can just take these parts as well. Okay. Let's put bottom chest our patterns. So we have a shovel, tool binding, crossbar, and pickaxe. Okay. So we have a crossbar already. Let's make a tool rod, tough rod, tough binding. We already have pickaxe, we have a shovel, axe, scythe, hammer, which is what I kind of want to make today. And then we have an excavator. It's a hammer, but you just use it on dirt. Broad axe, and a large plate. I think I'm gonna make a large blade for a cleaver. And then we will go with all of that first. And if we need anything else, we can just make it really quick. Let's put our blank patterns up there. And then we can put all of our tool parts. And then let's take a look at these books. Weaponry, throwing weapons, projectile weapons. And this is gonna be about your bows and stuff. And then volume 2 is materials, type of things you can make. And then your materials, which it has how many modifiers it adds, durability, and then material trades as well. We have all these different ones we can choose from. And then pig iron, and then modifiers you can add. Diamond, emerald, redstone. Moss is auto repair, so like mending. And then auto smelt, ball of moss, lava crystal, and this adds luck, which is basically fortune. And then quartz, basically enchantments, but they're not enchantments. Reinforce it, knockback, a bunch of things like that. We'll go ahead, put our books in here. Now, let's see. What we can start with our forge is we can make a hammer. And a hammer is in the quest book, I believe. So let's put osmium in here. Quest book. It's in becoming a geek, tinker, and a hammer. You can make any hammer, and then we'll get a reward bag for it. Okay, so let's go ahead. I have so many books still. Let's go ahead and make an iron one, just to be simple, and then we can make better ones later on. Let's go ahead. We can make, I don't think I need an excavator yet, so let's just make a basic hammer. We need a hammerhead. What do we need? Hammer, heavy plates, hammerhead, and a tough rod. And then tough rod. Oh yeah, I need gold because we need to make a cast for it. Let's grab our gold. We may need to go get more. We'll see. Alright, so let's put our gold in there first since we need to make casts. And then where's our part builder? We put these in here with cobblestone or whatnot, and then we'll get the stone version of that part that we need. And you only need one of each if you're going to make them into a cast. So let's go ahead, we can put these back, and then what you do is take them all, place them on the tables. We do have 2, 4, 6. I think we'll have enough. I just put all of it in there just to be sure. And then you can just take the part out, and then you have a cast. Let's go ahead and put those in there. And then we do have 3. Okay. Change that one out really quick. And then cost 3, 8, 8. So we need 2 of these and then 1. So 24, 25, 26, 27 iron to make a hammer. 27 material. Last one, I believe. Yep, okay. We go ahead and put in our 27 iron. There we go. And then change that out for the rod. Keep these on me so I can put them back. And then gold I like to keep down here because this is mainly what I use it for. Let's wait on this to smelt, and then we can put it down here. Okay. Almost there. And this has a bunch of slots that can be used. And the bigger you make the smelter, the more items you can fit in there. 27. Okay. If our math is wrong, one of these is not going to fill up. Take that. Okay. Now, last one. And these two I can change back. There we go. Yeah, okay. And then these can go up here. Believe, yep, we did it perfectly. Alright, hammer, our 2 large plates, our head, and a tough rod, and we have a hammer. Alrighty, how many modifiers does it have? 3, okay, so we can add 3 things. Cool. Now if we open our book, we have this complete. There we go. I don't remember how you complete it. Oh, we need an excavator too. Wait, what? Why do we need an excavator? Just says hammer. I guess we're making an excavator too. Okay. Let me quickly show what this hammer does. That. It's really useful for mining. Okay. How much does an excavator take? Binding, plate, a face, and a tough rod. Okay, let's see. Let's go check on the quarry really quick. It is nighttime. Let's go to bed. Let's go check our quarry. If we don't get killed by mobs first. Now, I want to make an upgraded weapon. But I'm going to stick with the stone sword first. And what I want to get is manolin. And how you make manolin is the essence, but also combining. How do I get to it? Go there. Go there. There we go. You combine ardite and cobalt, and both of these you find in the nether. But what you need to smelt those is, let's see, it's in one of the books. Where did I put my books? Nope. Alloys. You need this first. Alumite. So aluminum, iron, and obsidian. You need to make a pickaxe out of that in order to mine the ardite and cobalt, and you combine that to get manolin. And what I want to do with the manolin first, depending on how much ardite and cobalt I can find, which it takes a while to find each, I'm gonna make manolin seeds so I can farm those. I'm gonna put these downstairs. I'm gonna, let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna make crops out of manolin and then just farm manolin for a while so I can turn that back into ingots. And then I'll make a weapon, which is a cleaver. It does a lot of attack damage, and if you put quartz on it, it will increase the sharpness. And then necrotic bone, I believe, which will add, I think it's called lifesteal. Necrotic bone, here it is. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go check our quarry. Let's see how far it's dug down already. to the quarry. And if you line a bunch of these up correctly, you can just make a giant hole, which I think is really funny. Okay, let's see. That's down pretty far. Okay. Copper, coal, amber. Not a whole lot right now, but then again, it's not down very far. Okay, cool. I feel like I need to cover up that hole or else I'm gonna fall in it. Okay. So let's see what we can do so we can finish that achievement is make an excavator. Ooh, running into the walls. Ooh. Okay. What I can do, actually. How much? I have a bunch of copper, so I might make it out of copper. Ooh. Yeah, you can make a copper one. Okay. What is the durability? 1862. Okay, not as much. Definitely not as much. But I don't want to use all my iron. Okay, let's see. Let's take a few of those and then put that back. Let's go down here. Oh yeah, we also need, what do we need for this? I have 2 of those. I need 2 more. And for that I need, I think it's 3 gold each, so I need to go find some more gold. So let me do that real quick. Alrighty, I got 14 gold ore that we're gonna pop in the smelter. There we go. And then I got a bunch of different ones as well that I'm gonna put up here. All in the chest. And I got some diamonds as well. Let's see. I did get more copper and iron, but I'm gonna stick with the copper I have to make the excavator. Alrighty, let's see. That there. I don't know what this is used for, but we're gonna put it in there. And then that there, put the coal in there. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, we got 28. Now what we need to do is we already have tough rod and the large plate. We need the large binding and excavator head. Tough binding, and there it is, excavator. And then we're gonna put it in here with some cobblestone, excavator head, tough binding. There we go. Put those back in there. And then we need to put these 2 on there. Pour gold over them. And then let's put an ingot down so we can get the rest of the gold out of here. Can actually use those as well. Okay. Okay. Let's put some copper in there. How much do I need? 8, 9, 10, 11, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. I only need 1 of each. Yes. Okay. 22? I think that's what I said. Okay. And 5 more. 1, 2, 22. I think that's what I said. 8, and then 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, actually. If not, I can put use the ingot cast. Okay, let's see. 3 more. And then I think I can just put that in there real quick to let that smelt. And then last one. And then put the gold in there. And then the rest of the copper, I'll hold on to it because I don't know if my math was correct. Let's put these in there. Not this, those can go in my hotbar. And then almost done smelting. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and take that off. Put that in there. And then change that out. And this should be enough. Yes, okay. And let's put our ingots back. I think I did everything correct. Nope, it was correct. I didn't need the one. Okay. Alright, let's put all of those back in there. And then I have everything. Large plate, the excavator head, tough binding, and tough rod. And we have an excavator. Alrighty, cool. Oh, it's making me do all these in a row. Okay, so we need a scythe next. Okay, let's see. Let's go put this up here. I think I'm gonna wait until I get mana to keep making tools, because I want to make long-term tools. Okay, my pyramid of tools that I have. Okay, let's see. Is it not nighttime again? Sleep. Okay. Alrighty, let's go back to the quarry. Just check it one last time. And then I think that'll be all. We got Quarry to give us resources, and then we got some pretty cool tools that we can now use. Iron, copper, tin, aluminum. Aluminum is gonna be, we're gonna need a lot of it for what we're gonna be making later on. More aluminum and more iron. Did I grab the coal? Yes, I did. Okay, uranium as well. Alrighty, I think that's everything. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna leave that here. We've done a lot of progress today. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time.